Hey everybody, Chris Steele here at Chris Steele Fragrances, and today we are reviewing MAWJ Appletini from the House of Paris Corner, I believe. Yes, Paris Corner. MAWJ Appletini. MAWJ is the line. Appletini is the one specifically from the line, obviously. All right, so first off, I want to thank all the returning subscribers and new subscribers, potential subscribers. Help me help you make the world a better smelling place. If you don't mind, subscribe, like, do whatever you want. Let's get right into it though. So, if you haven't heard about this one yet, you really should. I'm going to give you a number of reasons why you should go pick this fragrance up. It is a inspiration of Apple Brandy on the Rocks from Killian. It is a standalone without even comparing it to the original on which it's inspired. This stands all on its own as a very attractive, good smelling, seductive fragrance. So let's get into the notes. But before we do that, you know what we do here. We revisit the fragrance in real time. Atomizer is a pressurized atomizer. Bottle is beautiful glass. Top is a nice sturdy little glass top. Here's some plastic on the bottom, but what do you expect, right? All right. Ooh, man. So I just got to tell you right now, this really, it smells really good. So in the top, you have cardamom and bergamot. In the middle, you have apple, brandy, rum, pineapple, vanilla, and moss. And in the base, you have cedar and ambroxan. I get every single one of those notes. And it's not so much that I pick them out individually as the fragrance develops. You just get the overall accord of a boozy, sweet apple, fresh, woody, slightly citrusy kind of smell. You do get spice from the cardamom as well. It's a very nicely done cardamom. So it's like this fresh cardamom with the citrus from the bergamot, and then this really subtle apple boozy kind of smell that's in the middle, that's really sweet, and in the base, the entire time you do get a hint of wood, and I believe that's the cedar. Very nicely done. This is a very good fragrance. It's also very unique if you're not used to something that's light and heavy at this light and heavy at the same time. What I mean by that is it's a boozy fragrance, but it's so fresh that it doesn't really fall in the category of most boozy fragrances. Most boozy fragrances you can only wear in the winter. They're really dark, or you got to wear them in a colder season because they can become extremely cloying. Whereas this one, the fresh apple and the rum mixed with the pineapple and vanilla give it a much more wearable scent profile. So, smells good. All right, let's get right into it. Performance, I would say 7 to 9 hours. It is more of a fresh fragrance, but it does have very good staying power. If you spray your clothes, it's going to last on your clothes for quite a while. So if you want more performance, spray it into your fabric, your clothes, and you will definitely get more performance. Sillage, this has a very good scent bubble. I'm waving my arm, and every time I wave it, I can smell the sillage coming off my arm. So I'm talking about probably like 1 to 2 feet of a 1 to 2 feet of projection with, I would say, a good 2 hours of sillage, solid sillage, where you're picking up on wafts of this, you're smelling it off your clothes, your skin. It's a really nice smell. Occasions, right? So something like this can be dressed up. So you can wear this with a suit. You can definitely wear this with sweater, polo shirts, different things like that. It could be dressed down as well, but it's suited more. It's more appropriate for a more upscale kind of dress, more formal, not super formal, but just a little more dressy. This one would shine in that. Um, you could pull this off on a date, but I feel like there's a lot of other fragrances that would be more appropriate for a date night. This is really good. It has that sweet, sexy, seductive kind of apple um, aroma that you get in the middle, and it's beautiful. But again, date night, maybe not, but date, like a day date in the daytime. Yeah, I could see you doing this, like a lunch date or something like that. Um, this would be great at a wedding. This will be great going to an event, or if you just want to really smell good and you like that rum accord that you get mixed with the apple and cardamom, you can wear it anytime you want. I mean, there's no fragrance police. Okay, you're not gonna have fragrance agents running down the street tasing you because you have on the wrong fragrance at the wrong time. Wear what you want when you want to wear it. I'm just here to give suggestions. Okay, so seasons, I would say the suggested seasons I would say wear this in will be spring, fall, and cool summer days. This could probably hang in the winter, but me personally, I have so many more fragrances that perform better in the cold that I would probably this probably wouldn't be my first reach in like sub-zero weather. Maybe on a coolish day with the sun out, definitely. But like when it's cold, like here it is in northern Illinois where we're getting sub-zero weather, um, nah, you don't want to go, you don't want to push it too much. You got other stuff for that. Yeah, so that's it. Now, the verdict on this one, my overall score on MAWJ Appletini from Paris Corner. I know most reviewers give everything a 7. I noticed that. Like most reviewers will give everything 7.5, 7.5, 7. I try not to go to be so I try to be objective with my scores and really score it based on how I feel most. Well, I guess it's not subjective, but it's that is subjective. It's not objective, but I'm going objectively how most people would score something like this. And so, with all that being said, I think this is a solid 8. Solid 8. Performance is good. Scent profile is good. I guess the only thing I could say is that if you want something more complex, this is not really for you. If you like fragrances that transform and do all that, this is probably not for you. It's more linear. And also, if you don't like boozy fragrances, this might not be the one for you. So it is what it is. MAWJ Appletini from the House of Paris Corner. Thanks for tuning in. If you have not yet, like, comment, subscribe, do what you want. All right, but until next time, you guys stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.